Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. Listen, if you've ever moderated a meeting that just completely spiraled off topic and ran way over time, you know exactly the feeling I'm talking about. That feeling of losing control. It's a common struggle, but it doesn't have to be your story. In this explainer, we are going to give you the practical tools you need to take command of that clock and lead with some real confidence. Let's get into it. Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right? Meetings just creep past their end time, the energy just drains out of the room, and the whole point of getting together gets lost. But here's the good news. The power to change this is 100% in your hands. And this isn't about being aggressive or pushy, it's about being an effective, respected leader. Let's break down exactly how you're going to get there. So we've broken this down into 6 key sections to build up your skills step by step. We're going to start with the why, then get into planning and how to observe what's happening in the moment. Then I'll give you the exact words to use when you need to step in. We'll see it all in a real scenario, and we'll wrap up by really reframing what it means to be the guardian of your group's time. All right, let's start at the beginning. What are we really protecting when we manage a meeting's time? I'm telling you, this is about so much more than just ending on time so you can get to your next call. It is a fundamental act of leadership, and it sends a really powerful message to everybody there. Okay, first, when you protect time, you are showing respect. Period. You're honoring every single person who carved out that slot in their day. That, in turn, protects their energy. A focused, on-schedule meeting helps stop that, Zoom fatigue that we are all so tired of. And when you do this consistently, you build trust. Your team learns that they can count on you to run a productive meeting, which makes them way more engaged and ready to contribute. So now we get the why. Let's talk about the how. You want to know the secret to a smoothly run meeting? It's the work you do before anyone even joins the call. Seriously. Proactive planning is your best friend. It's how you set the rules of the road before the car even starts. This image here really gets to the heart of it. You have to prompt yourself before the meeting starts. What's the real purpose here? What's on the agenda? And this is the big one, how much time does each topic actually get? Having a clear, timed agenda is your roadmap. It's your shield. Let's make this super practical with 3 clear steps. First, define your segment lengths. Don't just list topics, get specific. Write topic A, 10 minutes, topic B, 15 minutes. Step 2, know your flex points. Figure out which agenda item can be cut a little short if you need to, and which one is non-negotiable. That's your secret weapon. And finally, step 3, communicate the plan. Send that timed agenda out ahead of time. It sets expectations for everyone and actually gets them to help you stay on track. All right, so the meeting has started. Your planner hat is off and your observer hat is on. I want you to start thinking of yourself as a kind of human co-host, constantly gathering what I call conversational data to really understand the flow of the discussion. Now look at this chart. An AI can literally track who's speaking and for how long, showing you who's dominating the conversation. But you don't need any fancy software to do this. You just have to pay attention. Who's taking up all the air in the room? Who hasn't said a single word yet? That mental chart you're building in your head is your data. It's telling you when things are getting unbalanced, and it's your signal that you might need to step in. Okay, you've looked at the data, you know you need to step in. I know this is the moment that makes a lot of moderators really nervous because you don't want to seem rude, but let me be crystal clear, intervening is not rude, it's your responsibility. The key is having the right words ready to go, phrases that are polite but firm and super effective. Here is your first tool, perfect for that person who's going way off topic. It's the parking lot. Now, notice the language. You aren't dismissing their idea, you're actually validating it. You're saying it's so important that it deserves its own special attention. This respects the person while getting the conversation right back on track. This one? This is your go-to for the person who dominates the conversation. You start with a simple, polite thank you, James. Then you state your goal, which is about helping the whole group, to ensure we hear from everyone. And then you do a direct, gentle handoff. I'd love to bring Sarah in. See that? You've just gracefully passed the mic without shutting anyone down. And this one here is your all-purpose tool. It's for when the discussion is really good, but it's just eating up the clock. Again, you start by validating, this is a great discussion. Then you blame something neutral, the clock, in the interest of time. Finally, you bring it back to the shared goal you all agreed to ensure we cover all our objectives. It's firm, it's fair, and it's all about the group's success. So theory is great, but let's see how this actually works when you're under pressure. We're going to walk through a quick, common scenario so you can see how all these pieces come together for a confident, calm intervention in real time. So here it is. James is passionate, he's full of ideas, but he's been talking for 7 minutes straight on a 10-minute agenda item. You can see other people trying to jump in, but they can't find a space. Your internal clock is just screaming at you. This right here is the critical moment. You read the conversational data, James is a flashing red light on your mental chart, and you think to yourself, we're losing the agenda here. I have to step in. You don't panic, you don't just let it slide. You make the decision to act. And there it is, the execution. You wait for him to take a quick breath, and you just calmly and clearly deliver the line we practiced. It's not personal, it's not aggressive, it is simply you, the moderator, doing your job, guiding the conversation back on the rails for the good of the whole team. So, as we wrap this up, I want you to hold on to one final, powerful idea. All these techniques, the planning, the observing, the polite interruptions, they aren't just about managing a meeting, they are about leadership. Let this be the thought that really sticks with you. When you protect the time and the purpose of that meeting, you are showing respect, you are building trust, and you are making sure every single voice gets a chance to be heard. You are not just a timekeeper. You are the leader who creates the space for your team to do its absolute best work. That is your role, and now you have the tools to own it.